Crypto anarchy! Neon lights and broken screens. AI rules the new machine. Miners dig, but they don't eat. Fiat's dead, we're on the streets. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto walking. Billionaires just pull the strings, hoarding coins like cyber kings. We were promised something more, but we're just numbers in a war. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto anarchy. No power's fake, it's all a lie. No escape, they own the sky. Decentralized, not for long. Fuck the rules, we sing the song. Crypto anarchy. Crypto anarchy. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You'll break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. No more leaders, no more kings, no more wallets. Pull the strings, crypto's ours. The world is fried. We'll still fight till the day we die. Crypto anarchy. Crypto anarchy. Fly me to the moon, let me dream those charts. Let me see what freedom's like, without dollars and gold bars. In other words, I'll hold my keys. In other words, let's make history. Fill my wallet with coins, and let me hold out all forevermore. You're the currency I stand for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you.
There is no audio. No audio. I think it's fixed now. Hopefully you guys heard me through half of that. If not, yeah, welcome. Of course, Crypto Chaos is back in. Yes, I'm back. Hopefully, guys. Oh my God. Hopefully you heard nothing the whole time. No. Yeah, it's been a little jank, guys. I don't know why the settings will not hold. I had the same problem this morning as well. Hopefully we do not get the same crash we had this morning. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, got you now. I heard nothing. He's back. Yes. Heard absolutely nothing. No. Damn it. Damn it, guys. Damn it. I am going to have to triple check the mics every time now because it's not going live. Scuffed, says Heidegger. Yes. Jake is Snake, of course. With the show harder while you can, says Jake. Yes, that's right, guys. Please like, subscribe, do all the things down below if you haven't already. Trying to get the show up to 1,000 subscribers. One of these days, guys. One of these days. But thank God we got the show back and working again. So yeah, how's that? Is your body ready for Crypto Chaos? I know mine is. I know mine is. Guys are ready for this week. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. But there's only a couple days left, so I wouldn't get your hopes too high yet. I feel like Wednesday should have been the best day, especially since the news we covered early this morning with China and the China deal pretty much done. They have to finalize some things, but from what Trump is saying, if you believe his team, the cabinet's got it under control. So anyway, that was a positive headwind going into this evening or this morning. And we saw the stock market rally over 6,000 and the S&P 500. I mean, it was a great morning. So yeah, getting back in the chat. We got to get through the chat before I forget. So hopefully you guys can, scuffed. Damn it, Elmo. Again. Yet again, Elmo bringing all the chaos to the live stream. I did bring Elmo with me, guys. And it's fire, too. Anyway, so yeah, Helmo says, yeah, damn it, Elmo. Lip reading challenge. Yeah, I wonder if you guys can go back and see what I said. He's gonna be so bummed we didn't hear anything. Yeah, I was so bummed, guys. Damn it. Scuffed is not for the week. Yeah, Scuffed Otaku is not for the week. 100%. Chill harder while you can, of course, and Jake the Snake. Do over, but with more fire. The strong are here. Thank you guys for putting up with my BS. It's been a crazy week, that's for sure, to try to get rid of, like, what is going on with my eyes? I'm super laser eyes tonight now. Yeah. That's new. Oh God. Yeah, so you cannot predict everything, I guess. All right, moving on. What else we got? Guys, we got to get into the metrics. Let's see. Do over, yes, with fire. Strong M in here. Thank you, A-Guy. Take the Snake. I like the scuffed Michael Bay lens flare. Seriously, this is definitely Michael Bay level of lens flare. It might be exceeding that. Peak content, my friend. That's what you were saying over there, man. I saw you on the other side saying, what is that, janked or scuffed? Otaku is peak content. That's insane. Blinded by the greatness. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Hopefully someone else does, guys. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready to dive into it? Let's get it. My body's ready. I'm ready. Whew. All right, let's get the dancing mascots out of here. Let's get the show on the road. If I can click on the things. This is getting harder to navigate. There we go. All right, so we're going to get rid of the dancing mascots. They're still hiding in the background. This is weird, guys. This is weird. All this is weird. And new. Okay, sitting at 1086. Bitcoin still holding on to these key level here. We did fall down a little bit on this weird news we had today, which is, I don't know why. Obviously, this is probably the biggest thing we've been waiting for. It couldn't even be considered a sell the news event because everything else rallied on back on its back of it, of course. We had Jasmine come up to at one point over 1.5. We did see Swiftcoin move up a little bit and come back down as well, retesting, I think it was 1.4. We had XEN also come back up and retest 1.516, and everything is just kind of cooled down, except for, look at this, except for ZBAC, still holding above 2043. We did see ZBAC come back down and retest to 2037, which was something we were looking at last week, right? So hopefully you guys bought some of this dip if this is the last chance for you guys possibly to get into this gem. MRIA also been making moves here recently as well. We talked about this a little bit this morning as well. Everything also pretty much coming back and eliminating all of its gains from the day. I mean, this is basically a textbook Bart Simpson Bart Simpson pattern. So, yeah, you can pretty much see Bart Simpson there just giggling. Right? So, yeah. That's what we got, guys. That's what we got. Pretty much a nothing burger kind of day on every chart. All right, so with that being said, I still think that Bitcoin is ready. It's ready to pop. It's been proven now that it can hold these levels for more than 2 or 3 weeks. We've broken above and gotten on top of our. We ran on top of here for a while, and now we're hanging right on top of our launch pad. That's what I'm pertaining to. The launch pad, of course, is just the key level I drew about a month or 2 ago, pointing out this giant cup and handle we've been in now for the last 3 months. Yeah, the last 3 months. So this again, just confidence in the market over 2 or 3 weeks of time, just a decent period of time, will give us enough verification to pump to the upside. And I think we're there. I think we're ready. I think this will be the month for at least 120, 125, maybe 130K Bitcoin will happen this month. All right, guys, let's get into the thing. The thing, of course, bringing you the live heat map for free. The order books, guys. Guys, you can see where all of the money is trying to get in and out of key levels. Of course, brought to you by Kim of the White Snow Lion for free. Don't pay for something you get for free. Stupid. We get it here for free, guys. You don't have to pay a subscription. You guys are paying a sub for everything. A subscription for everything. It's one less one you have to do. It's all over YouTube. All right, guys. So what are we looking at here tonight? We are looking at Bitcoin at 108. Jeez, why can't everything just work? Everything's got to be a struggle. Yeah, why is that not on my screen? I can't even get a snip tool to work anymore, guys. This is weird. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm going to zoom on in there, of course, showing you guys where we are currently looking at for key levels right now. Our bottom is going to be hanging on to about 100K solid. It's very clear there. Very, very clear. The buy zone is going to be very strong at that key level. And, of course, our previous all-time high at 112 is going to be our top. So we're literally range bound still between 100 and 112K. In the short term, though, it looks like we have been making pretty good moves up to the upside, and yeah, we're right on top of it. We're right on top of it. If we do a big push tonight in the Japanese Open, which I'm really excited to see how that works out, we have about an hour. Actually, it's happening right now. Japan time, guys. Japan time. I just moved to Illinois, so what is it? What is Japan time? But now I'm back in New York time, so I don't know anymore, guys. I think last time I checked, when I was in New York time, Japan opens at like, is it like 7:30 Eastern? I think it's 7:30 Eastern, and right now it's 8 and some change Eastern. So Japan's already opened, and they're opening into Thursday morning, and they're going to be buying some Bitcoin if they see this big dip. They just got handed on a silver platter. That's what I would be doing. That's what I would be doing. All right. So anyway, that is what's going on with Bitcoin. Let's get into our metrics, guys. Let's get into the metrics. I might need to check the chat one more time before we go. Yeah, Jake the Snake says, yes, give me my scuffed due diligence. You're reminding me of the scuff controllers from like the MLG days, back when that stuff mattered. Great opening sequence. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Yes, give my... Jesus. You are my research, says Jake the Snake. I'm happy to hear that, man. We do as much as we can, of course, telling you the news that really matters. Jake, totally dig the lens flare. We have... Seriously, it's out of control. I'll have to play around after the live tonight if I have some time. Let's see. Jake the Snake says, do you think the ZBCN is almost done at these levels? Think we may have another week of consolidation at least. Got to wait for Bitcoin to consolidate and pamp again. You know what? Let's take a look at that, Jake. 1 second. I don't think I skipped anyone. Oh, I skipped over one. This stream is giving me the John McAfee vibes. Yeah, I like that.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, man. Well, I wouldn't buy ZBCN for $1 right now, but you know what? We don't have to. It's sitting at half a penny still. So, great time to buy, guys. Great time to buy. Still under half a penny. Ooh, yeah, it's sitting at 2044. I don't know. I don't know, Jake, if this is going to be the last final test. I mean, this is pretty much what we've been looking at for a while now. If it doesn't get underneath 204 and hold under 204, we touched it once today and once last night, I think. Yesterday morning and this morning we touched 2037 and 2038. So I think this might be it. But you just never know with some of these projects. And of course, guys, I drew this on here for a reason, because they have not been honoring at all any of the other metrics that we look at every single day for all of the other coins. It does not take it's a lawless nation, like I keep saying, for ZBEC. It does whatever the hell it wants, right? It's gonna do whatever it wants. All right. So and typically here recently it's been dumping when Bitcoin pumps, and it's been pumping when Bitcoin dumps, which is really weird because usually we see the opposite, right? Bitcoin moves all ships, and of course this is not that project. So take advantage of that while you can. I think we're probably going to see bigger levels here in the next month or two for ZBEC, maybe up to 2 cents right out the gate. I would not be surprised at all. Rips everyone's faces right off. All right, guys. But yeah, I would just, we got to break out of this range though. Let's get into that real quick. For ZBEC, just for those who know and care, we got to get above and stay above 204 and get out of 205 for us to break out of this range. Once we totally get out of that range, now we can even go a little lower and say, okay, that's our new range. That we've kind of proved that now. Yeah, if we can break out of this range to the upside, obviously, then we are in a better space. That would take us to roughly retest, just barely start to retest 206. The highest we got for ZBEC was 207. 2072, if you guys are counting the wicks. All right, so that's where we're going for ZBEC, guys. I'm hoping that by the end of the week, right? By the end of the week, we can see at least us climb back up and break out back above 205, and hopefully 2055 by the end of the week, by Friday. That's my goal anyway. So that's what I'm calling for, guys. 2055. What a mess. That looks like Ross or something. Okay, anyway, guys, you get it. You get the idea. All right, let's get on with the metrics. We got a lot to cover. We got a lot to go over. I've been out now for 2 days, a day and a half, something like that. So of course we got to go over a lot of stuff. Ooh, okay. U.S. national debt inching ever so closer every single second, sitting at 36 trillion 966 billion. Guys, we're only $33 billion away. That is like literally just a few paychecks for the government to sign into fruition. We have, of course, the big beautiful bill pretty much in its final stages. I don't think anything's going to stop that train, even Elon. They got to pay the budget, right? And I don't think Trump wants to wait longer for that. It's going to happen. It sucks, of course, for many, many Americans, but of course, most people don't know what even is in it. It's what, like a 5,000 page bill or something ridiculous? I don't know. Anyway, who's going to read all that? We're just going to sign into office and hope for the best. So yeah, 37 trillion next month. Probably next month, guys. Polymarket, of course, giving us the craziest betting trends right now. Of course, the biggest ones we like to look at is the Fed decision rate in June. Not happening. 97%, no chance. No sirree, not going to happen. Nope. We're done. We're done with this. This idea. Trump invokes the Insurrection Act before July. Jesus. U.S. recession in 2025 down to under 25% chance. Guys, this was 75% at the beginning of the year in April. Just 2 months ago. It's just stupid. Oh my god. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. It is silly. It is really silly. But yeah, we've shaken the market out that much already. I think we're ready to go. What else we have here? That the bets are on U.S. trade rate on China in August. They're betting on certain percentages. They're looking at a 60% chance, 25 to 40% tariff on China. That's actually really large. I was not expecting that to be so high in the polls. At least for the betting market. I think 25% seems more realistic, but 25 to 40 that's also like under 25 seems realistic. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me though. But yeah, what do I know? I'm just a crazy red-eyed money demon on YouTube. All right, let's go. What else we got here? We got fear and greed for the stock market coming out of today. 62 in the red, in the green. Geez, greed, sitting in greed. We're out of the neutrals territory. Crypto also sitting in greed. I don't feel it though. You know what? 72 in greed, and Bitcoin's not even 110. Really? And all the other coins are coming back down. Like I just showed you all the Bart Simpsons on the charts. 72. Come on, you gotta throw some more money at it. We were almost at $3.5 trillion total market cap today. I was watching it all day. I think the highest we got was 3.47, and then we ended the day right around 3.339, 3.4. Let's see kind of where we are right now. Right now we are sitting at total market cap for crypto 3.41. Not too bad, guys. We were just at 3.3, 3.27, something like that a couple days ago. So all in all, the market's doing okay, and I think the rally is definitely going to continue. The Dixie, guys, yeah, yes.
I'd buy that for $1.
Sitting underneath 100, of course, coming back down to retest at 98.5. This is one of the lowest readings we had on the dollar this year. On the Dixie is 98.5, guys. We're ready. We are ready to get this entire show on the road. This is what we've been waiting for. I would love to see this go even further down, heading down to about 97. All in all, you know, I'm happy to see it. We got the last 5 days right here, and it is sunken. You know what else is sinking? I guess we can get ahead on that. The amount on exchanges, guys. Look at this. Almost to the T. The same exact pattern that the Dixie's showing right now. How many Bitcoin are left in exchanges? This is it, guys. This is my favorite metric. I like showing you every single day. 2.09 million. That's it, guys. We had another 10,000 off of exchanges last weekend. 20,000 Bitcoin. There's not enough on over the counter. They are running to the exchanges and gobbling them all up. Coinbase is still, of course, the number one holder of all Bitcoin in the world on exchanges, sitting at 646,000. But of course, they're running out, so they're even getting more and more dumpage onto exchanges. They just threw 1,100 on today. It's not enough. We need more. They're gobbling up way more than we can produce in a single day. We can only produce 450 a day, and I tell you guys, we got so much news all the time. 1,000 here, 10,000 there. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Hungry hippos are in session. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what's going on with the Dixie and the Bitcoin, and I just can't wait, guys. I can't wait. I'm getting 2021 vibes all over. All right. So in the top 100 today, everything coming back down, consolidating. Everything's looking pretty much in the red now. Like I said, Bart Simpson all over every chart. Kai is holding 20% gains today. That's pretty crazy. That's been moved into the top 100 with the last week or so. We got Polygon still up to 1.5%. I've been talking about how this has been a sleeping dragon forever. And yeah, we're ready to go, guys. We're ready to go. Anything else I would recommend you to buy in the top 100 right now? Jasmine's still down 25% on the month. That's a really good pickup in my opinion. Render also down 20, almost 25 as well. Pyth, I know you guys like Pyth out there. If you want to DCN the Pyth, right now's a good time to do it. Down 32% on the month. There you go. There you go. Caspa, I know there's some fans in Caspa as well. Where's Beebs at? Where's my Beebs at? I know you love Casper, my guy. Caspa is down as well. And honestly, I actually saw Casper on the side of a train yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Someone drew Casper on the side. I'm like, I wonder if that has crypto ties. Of course, to that. I wonder if we got a picture here for it. It's been a crazy week already, guys. Crazy week. I always like to look at the graffiti on the side of cars because I have seen people speak out about Bitcoin and politics and crypto. This is one here. I saw. Boom. It was painted upside down. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, probably not. It was painted upside down. It says Casper. Some written on it that said any hour. On the corner, the artist wrote any hour, and his signature was on the other side. And I'm like, I wonder if they're an investor of Casper, and they're waiting for any hour for it to pop up. Anyway, you just never know. All right, so anyway, yeah, look for the look at the graffiti, guys. You can see what everyone's what culture is pointing to right now. That's what I do. Anyway, let's get back in the chat real quick before we go any further. Those are my top picks for the day, though. Still stuff that's down really majorly in the top 100 on the month. Ooh, Spencer Freeze in the house. How's it going, Spencer? How's it going? Let's check back up here. Everything looks super bullish, says Headegger. I'm feeling panicked and greed to buy as much as possible for. Therefore, I know the price will fall again. Bitcoin down to like 106 and then maybe 20%. I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine. I think we're more than likely going to see higher prices, but you could possibly absolutely be right about the 106 by the end of the week. Thursdays are a little more explosive. Fridays are very, very subtle and very slow, in my opinion, from my experience with what we've seen. But of course, if we get huge news, it's going to move regardless, even on the weekend. Okay, so we don't sleep. We don't sleep. And we're about ready to get into no sleep territory, no sleep zone, right, okay. Hey, Jake the Snake says production value. Yes, let's go. You guys are great. Let's see what else we have here. Oh yeah, we covered ZBEC for Jake, of course. I need guys. I need some more whales to smash down that ZBEC beach ball a little more. So Jake, yeah, because you hold that beach ball down, of course, you know where it's going. to the moon. Yeah, guys, if you guys gotta get those likes up. What are we looking at? What are these likes? Was that 10 likes? What are we at? Where are we at? Guys, gotta get those likes up. Please like, subscribe, do all the things. Please, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Thank you. Heidegger says, let's go. I want those discounts. Jesus, Jake. Yeah, Spencer says, gotta dip the wicks down into the fire. That's right. We're gonna be feeding the fire tonight too. Yeah, feed the fire to ignite the rockets. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, what a way to go, guys. Can you imagine Bitcoin hitting like 200K on the 4th of July? That would be something. If Trump gets his way, we will have that big Bitcoin bash in July. 1999 was horrible year for crypto. 1991. I think you mean 2021, my guy. At the end of 2021, it was a horrible year. Yeah. Leandro Santos, how's it going, Leandro? What's up, Otaku? Leo in the house. Yes, Leo. Yes, I know my brother from another mother over in Brazil. How's it going, my guy? What's up, Otaku? Leo in the house. Yes. Ceiling fan, man. Jasmine kills me. Feels like I'll never be up on it. You will. I mean, I remember this feeling the exact same in the bear market. Kept buying it under half a penny, over half a penny. And yeah, then we blew up to, what was it, 5 cents, 6 cents? Yeah, guys, it's coming again. Don't worry about Jasmine. It's doing fine. Danny says, Broad and Laser Eyes are on the bullish run of their own. Yes. I feel like Cyclops from X-Men. It is really off the charts. I don't know if I'll be able to stop it. Yeah, just spend some more into ape. Guys, you got an ape in the MRIA. That's right. Looking for that swing trade. Guys, it's going to be so many swings. You're not going to be able to keep up when this stuff takes off. Then we got Spencer and says, no, 1991 was a bad year for the crypto. Look at the charts. It definitely was, man. It was non-existent. You're referring to the .com bubble, weren't you? Yeah, the .com bubble. I'm going to stop. I'm going to get banned, guys. I'm going to get banned. No.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah, others on the weekly, please. Others on the weekly. Sure. Let's see what else we can get. What else can we find, Gear? What else can we find for you over here? Anything else on the weekly that's doing okay? Everything's up on the week. Gear. Don't you worry. But there's more things that you can be more bullish about buying up dips, man, on the month. Oh, man, my headset's dying, too. I don't know what's going on with all my stuff. I think the mic. Did the mic get killed? Nah, we're good. Okay, we're good. This voices in my ears, guys. Voices in my ears. What else? ZBEC is still doing 180% on the month, so not doing too bad there either. But in top 200 on the month, I can't really suggest anything. Everything on the top 200 is pretty much down 20% or more. I mean, pick your faves, but my favorites are just not down enough. In my opinion, on the top 200, but plenty of the ones I showed you on the top 100 for sure are down enough to be buying up. I mean, come on, guys, come on. 25% off of Jasmine right now. That's a big one. That's a big one. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Bitcoin market cap and dominance still cranking along like nothing has changed. Still, look at this, going solid straight. 64% dominance. Of course, Sailor will tell you. Of course.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
It is, and we just keep chugging along, waiting for this thing to pull back so all the altcoins can run, and there hasn't been one. And I'm telling you guys, this may be a weird cycle where Bitcoin just keeps going forever. We may not get that altcoin season out of just looking at the Bitcoin dominance as a major tool or prediction, for that to start off. I think we're gonna have to. I think, you know what? I'm thinking about maybe looking into more of how much money's sitting on the sidelines via Tether and Circle. Guys, how much is sitting on the sidelines right now? We've got $155 billion in Tether alone, still sitting on the sidelines, ready to get in, not deployed. It's got to go somewhere. There's no reason to sit in a stablecoin forever. You're not going to get anything via Tether. Circle, of course, is a different story. 61 billion. There are some people, of course, getting a decent amount of returns on that. I mean, what is it? Last I checked, I think Coinbase was offering 11% or something like that. It might be lower now, of course, as things truck along. But what are we also looking here? We're looking, of course, here for the rest of the coins in the top 10. Anything moving around, shifting around, knocking anything else out. Dogecoin still holding number 8, even with all the chaos associated with Elon Musk and Doge in the White House. Yeah, still sitting at number 8. Nothing has changed there. Tron's 9, Cardano's 10. Those have been flip-flopping around. Tron has been moving ahead again. We got Hyperliquid at 11, Sui at 12, and Chainlink at 13. Nothing else has really changed here, although we did see Stellar fall further back, and Avalanche is sitting at 14. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash. Look at this, guys. The normies are trying to buy up this cheap Bitcoin. Yeah, that's cheap Bitcoin, guys. It's not real. That is, of course, the ugly stepchild we call Bitcoin Cash. Jeez. All right. We got, guys, we got 24 of you guys watching right now. And Big Bodo Games just shared a $2 super chat. Thank you, Big Bodo. Telling you to hit the likes. Just 2 more, guys. Hit the likes. That's all we need. Thank you. Air Allow. How's it going, Air? Ari. These laser eyes are out of control, guys. We're ready to pop. If we do not explode tonight, I don't know. This is a good omen, I think. Jeez. Let's see what else you guys are calling for in the chat here. Spencer says, no, that's 2001. I'm just being dumb now, since Spencer. I was trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about, my guy. Yeah, I mean, the dot-com bubble was 99, wasn't it? Oh, no, it was like 90, 94, 95. Pretty sure it was, because I remember using the internet back in those days. What else we hear? Hidegger says, Otaku, did you buy Circle at their IPO meeting? Massive hype. It's up over 3x from its initial bid. I definitely saw it. We covered it before I left, right before I left. It was insane. On the opening day, they went up like 200, 300%. It was insane. It's come back down a little bit now, but still holding massive gains. Obviously, it's going to be a huge player in the space. I think it will eventually probably... Unless Tether really does push forward with, everything they're offering through like 21 Capital or Capital 21 or whatever, Tether and Cantor Fitzgerald and Jack Mallers, Lightning Network Strike, all two together. I think they're going to do well with Tether, but Circle is going to move up quick just because it is the biggest one in America. What else we have here? Hidegger says, yes, we covered that. Jake the Snake says, value perception is an interesting thing normally gravitate towards. Yes, of course, alluding to that cheap Bitcoin Cash. That's like the, aluminum, the aluminum of Bitcoin. If you want to look at it as like gold, gold is Bitcoin. Oh God, there's even silver Bitcoin and gold Bitcoin. Oh, I'm not even going to get into the forks, the rest of the forks, guys. It's not that kind of show. Red lasers, I'm liking my portfolio, says Ari. Yes. Jake and Six says, Taco, how is MRIA looking? We can take a look at that too while we are still in the metrics. Let's take a look. We haven't got to the news quite just yet though, guys. All right, see what's going on with MRIA. Like I mentioned earlier, it's basically got a Bart Simpson vibe going on. It's already did it. It's already pretty much retraced all of its gains it had today. And I think it's fine. I think that's fine. There's a 15-minute there. That looks like something else on the extended time frame. I guess it still kind of does. But yeah, there's a Bart Simpson, of course, pattern already in play here. It already happened, and I think it's pretty much going to be done. I think we're just going to, you know, consolidate from here, chop a little bit, and continue back, you know, back to the upside. Again, we're actually higher than I thought we were going to be by now. I put this line in here. I drew this. I was talking a little bit about this morning. We drew this back in April, I think. I think it was like the end of April, beginning of May, mid-May, somewhere around mid-May. And yeah, I drew this on here to show you guys briefly what we're going to be up against in the future with MRIA, and that's kind of my general idea, and I still think it holds. We got to get above 204, 2045, 205, and once we can stay above there, that creates pretty much the cup, and then we got to print the handle coming down just a little bit and to the upside. This could happen sooner rather than later. I think right now we're already look how tight we're getting in that channel, guys. This is crazy. Yeah, so I think this is probably going to get some explosive action sooner rather than later. But I would not be surprised at all if it mimics exactly what I drew in some fashion. All right, so yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. We got to get above 204, and we have not been that high since probably January, not even November, guys. We're still early. We're still early on most of these coins. All right, getting back into it, guys. Oh man, I can't keep up with all you guys. I can't keep up anymore. And the last time we got this many people on the live, you know the sentiment is good, guys. You know it. You can feel it in the air. Like everyone's ready. Everyone. I mean, look at that. We got hearts popping up. I know. We got. we're feeling it, guys. Year 2000, technically, says Spencer on the on the .com bubble. Let's see. Heidegger says, I like that USDC offers a yield. Tether just costs 1% extra for no reason. Ari also says, can I bother you to take a look at Cookie if you haven't done so already? We have not taken a look at Cookie in a couple weeks, so I can take a look at it. I think I took it off the chart last time, though. Let's take a look. Cool apes strong together in MRIA, guys. That's right. The MRIA of misfits must hold strong together, and of course get some of the largest ROI I see potentially in our portfolios. Yes, enough money. Feel it. Feel it. I'm feeling it, guys. I'm tired of winning. I'm tired of winning.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
I know. I really am, Trump. Okay, so yeah, Cookie. Yeah, we still got it on the chart. Nice. We got the Cookie still up. And Cookie's looking good, guys. Cookie, I'm gonna take a bite out of that cookie. Look at this. Looks like someone already did. Someone already did. Look at this. It's already got the same sort of pattern from last time already playing out. Let's see what would happen if we get the same exact price. Where is my bars pattern? There we go. Bars pattern. We get the same breakout that we got last time on Cookie. Let's see where we go. That would be explosive, though. I mean, we're basically creating the same pattern right now. We come back up, at least retest to 307, so we're probably looking at something like that right back in here, where you can see we already wicked up and touched that 37 cents. Jeez, I'm talking about all these coins with 2 3 zeros. Yeah, Cookie's already at 23 cents. Probably gonna have to retest 37 cents, come back up, and it just get explosive. I mean, at that point, we haven't seen anything like this since January. Got really crazy for Cookie in January. It's still a newer project too. I would not be surprised at all if we get back up to 85, a dollar. Dollar's going to be a lot of resistance. So somewhere probably 93, 94 cents would be kind of my target. We got to get above here first, and then break out to the upside. It's going to be explosively huge move. I mean, look how fast it blew up last time. I mean, look how fast. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. So yeah. Definitely looking for a larger breakout for Cookie, and this is looking bullish, guys. I don't know if you guys are all into Cookie right now. I do not. I am not invested in Cookie, but I can obviously see the potential here. And if I had a swing going off right now, I'd probably throw it into the Cookie. Yeah, some of my profits in the Cookie, because that doesn't look like it's going to hold very long. It's going to probably blow up within at least a couple weeks. Oh yeah, probably a couple weeks. We'd see a break out of here. So I'll be watching that, guys. This takes us into pretty much the end of the month. If we want to honor this here, it probably looks somewhere like right around here. Maybe a little earlier. Yeah, something like that. That's the beginning of July. So the pump July, I mean, I think it's going to happen. I think we're probably going to see explosive dollar or near a dollar in July for Cookie. All right, guys, let's see what else we got here. Cookie, yes, Strawberry Dragon's in the house. How's it going, Strawberry? I know you guys like Cookie, and I can't say anything bad about it. All right, so let's get back into the metrics. We got so much more to go over. BitcoinTreasuries.net, of course, showing us the accumulations that Michael Saylor and everyone else has been doing. We touched this briefly on Monday, of course, when Michael Saylor did his last big buy-in. Currently sitting at 582,000 Bitcoin. And yes, we have to go over the next big one in the room, which is, of course, IBIT, BlackRock's Bitcoin Trust, 662,707. Let's check and see if this is up to date. It's probably not. June 7th, yeah. So we're 4 days behind on this. So looking probably right around, give or take, 660, 658, because they have been having some outflows since the Bitcoin conference. All right, moving forward with the Bitcoin Rainbow chart, of course, telling you guys Bitcoin is not dead. It is not in a fire sale. And yeah, we're not even back in buy zone. We're back into accumulation phases for Bitcoin. This may be, of course, the last chance before we move into still cheap, which starts at $147,000 Bitcoin. God damn, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
It's still so early, guys. It's 147,000. Yeah, Bitcoin will be in still cheap territory until 203. Yeah, I'm still calling it, guys. $200,000 Bitcoin in July. In the cards at least. I don't know for sure, but in the cards. I mean, are we ever gonna get into FOMO? Parabolic moves. It's been such a weird year. Bitcoin holding on number 7 as all the money flows into the stock market right now. Alphabet, Google, Amazon, Apple, they're all getting money thrown into it further and further as Meta plunges further and further behind with a lot of their money investing into AI and the future of their platform, which, yeah, they have to evolve or die because, yeah, Facebook, not many people have a good... good things to say about Facebook here in these days. Even the normies are kind of fed up with Facebook, in my opinion. All right, moving on. Let's get into some of the news. The news, guys. Darn tootin' says Jake the Snake, because Jake the Snake says I would buy 500 coins and I would put 500, buy 500 more. Yeah. Going back to Marcus, guys, that guy's crazy. So, he's singing that song about Z-Back to $1 and yeah, 500. Yeah, jeez, it's crazy. Yeah, that guy's something else. All right, Bitcoin trades sideways despite positive inflation data and successful U.S.-China trade deal. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. I feel like this is kind of like a shakeout, maybe the last final shakeout. Weak hands, maybe some bot trading mixed in there to finally get everyone gone and not paying attention to our space. So we're going to move much higher. The cryptocurrency continued to hover just below $110,000 on Wednesday morning, even as positive market data buoyed stock markets before dipping down below 109 later in the afternoon. Bitcoin holds steady as inflation eases and U.S.-China trade deals boosts market sentiment. A victory lap may be in the cards for the Trump administration as it successfully navigated and negotiated a trade deal with China after a series of high-stakes meetings across the pond in London. Back home, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics revealed a lower than expected inflation numbers for the month of May. Again, boom, bang, boom. We're winning. Duh, we're winning. Like, how much more winning?
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
How much more winning do we need? Stock market soared on the news, and Bitcoin held steady just below 110K, even dipping below 109 late in the afternoon. The consumer price index increased by 0.1% in May, slightly bumping up the annual inflation to 2.4%. Economists and data analysts firm FactSet had predicted a 0.2% increase to 2.5% on Tuesday, and the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and Dow all climbed 0.17%. Guys, these are rookie numbers. These are rookie numbers.
What are you, stupid?
Come on, we move like 10% in a minute. And the stock market is excited about getting that almost 0.2%. Doing the Trump dance there for the stock market. You guys are funny. All right, so yeah, that's what happened today. Just in short version news. All right, what else we got? We've got also SBI Group invests $50 million in Circle, signaling confidence in stablecoin's future. The SBI Group is announced as a significant investment in Circle, with its subsidiaries SBI Holdings and SBI Shinsei Bank each contributing $25 million, totaling $50 million. Circle stock too hot for some investors. SBI Group announced that it's secured one of the largest allocations of Circle shares, with two of its subsidiaries investing in a total of $50 million. A lot of just repeat stuff here. The Japanese conglomerate announced comes days after the stablecoin issuer made a record-breaking debut. Guys, they don't want our treasury bonds. They have enough treasury bonds in Japan. You know what they're buying next? Our stablecoins with positive yield. That's what they're doing. So yeah, which began the upside of $30. Circle's price surged to more than $100 $100 within 48 hours of the listing of the New York Stock Exchange. The stock's rally continued the third day straight trading, peaking at just over $131 on June 9th. It's $100 more than their initial price. It's insane. On June 9th, before closing under 118. Yeah, this company has gone explosively viral. Definitely too hot for some investors. You're probably going to see a big pullback there at some point. All right, we also got Bank of America CEO delay on stablecoins could let tech rivals eat the banking's launch. At Morgan Stanley's event in New York, Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan revealed that the banking heavyweight is working with the industry on launching a stablecoin. Bank of America boss warns the stablecoin shift and competitors will feast. Bank of America chief Brian Moynihan once again brought up the topic of stablecoins during the conference. According to the reporting from Yahoo Finance senior report David Hollerith, Moynihan explained that the conference of regulations is integral for the bank to get the ball rolling. Guys, they have to, or they will not survive. If they do not adopt crypto, or adapt at least to it, they are going to be gone. We don't need the banks anymore, guys. We already are our own bank. Like we hold all our coins in self-custody. We are already our own bank. We don't need them anymore. But of course, the normies are not going to adopt to this, and they eventually will need to, participate in this ecosystem with some sort of cryptocurrency, and the banks have to survive. So there will be some sort of coexistence in the future. Yeah, that's the only way to survive. If they get the Genius Act or the Stablecoin or Stable Act or anything like that passed, and they get the market's infrastructure enablement piece, that will allow us to figure out whether it's really a business proposition, says Moynihan. The Genius Act, guiding and establishing the National Innovation of U.S. Stablecoins Act of 2025, is currently making its way through the Congress, aiming to establish its first broad federal rulebook for stablecoins. Bank of America CEO shared that with the firm's building its own solution internally and is working with the industry, adding the bank has pretty well understood. The problem before was it wasn't clear whether we allowed to do it under the banking regulations, and there was a lot of mystery about that. Moynihan insisted that, according to the report, Moynihan stressed that the bank is unsure how popular stablecoins will be, but knows that the organization must be prepared. If they're used for transactions, banks need those deposits to stay with them, or you'll see a major migration to deposits outside of the industry. Yeah. So, it's coming, guys. It's coming. The idea is that the one payment system could take over the world very, very fast. Very fast. But we need it wrapped up first, right? We need to get this stablecoin bill passed and done so we get proper regulation and clarity for all of our crypto toys. At least they're toys right now. Assets, guys. Assets. Sailor declares Bitcoin winter is over. Says that Bitcoin's headed to $1 million. Sailor's crazy. Of course, looking at the future, right? It's always looking ahead to the future. Strategy co-founder Michael Saylor is brushing off Wall Street skeptics, claiming the company's Bitcoin-backed financial model makes shorting its stock a losing bet, and declaring that the Bitcoin is headed to $1 million. Saylor's short strategy at your peril So short strategy at your peril. Yeah, 100%. This week, strategy added 1,045 coins to its reserves, bringing its total holdings to 582,000, valued at more than 60 billion US dollars. Again, it doesn't matter how much it's worth in dollars, guys, it's how many coins. Hungry Hippo, Pac-Man, what do you want to compare it to? Guys, we're just gobbling them all up. Yeah, with Bloomberg Executive Chairman Michael Saylor rejected the recent criticism for short seller Jim Chanos and defended the premium strategy shares command over Bitcoin's spot price. Seller argued that Chanos doesn't truly understand what a strategy's business model is. We're actually the largest issuer of Bitcoin-backed credit instruments in the world. Seller said that highlighted the company's issuance of preferred stocks like Strike, Stride, Strife, and allowed it to raise capital without diluting shareholders. Guys, it's insane what he has built. Last week's Bitcoin purchase with 110 million was funded entirely through those instruments. That's right. Not a single share was offered. It was just the yield generated by those instruments alone. Saylor dismissed concerns about the overvaluation, asserting that the strategy is not a closed-end trust, but an operating company with the ability to generate additional Bitcoin gains. Our company generated a Bitcoin dollar to a gain yield equal to about 8.4 billion in the first 2 quarters of this year. He said, Saylor further noting that the strategy is projecting 15 billion in Bitcoin-related earnings for 2025. That's impressive. I think that might even outdo Tether, and maybe not. They might be up to 30 billion now. I don't know. Tether, of course, is the world's largest credit stablecoin issuer, and the fees alone generated off of those coins has generated them massive profits. I think Tether, if I'm not wrong, then yeah, I think they were the number one generating company in the world. Like I'm pretty sure they generated like $30 billion last year. Saylor further noted that strategy is projecting 15 billion. He also delivered a bullish forecast about Bitcoin's trajectory. Winners not coming back. Bitcoin is not going to zero. It's going to 1 million. Saylor pointed to increasing institutional interest, ETF inflows, and tightening the daily supply of just, again, 450 Bitcoin. Just that's what's being produced daily. And we got people like Michael Saylor buying up all of that and more every single month. Can't stop, won't stop. Again, what was my metric? I love telling you guys this. That sellers currently bought about 140,000 in Bitcoin on average this year alone, year to date, and we're only going to be able to mine rewards of up to 166,000 Bitcoin. Where do you think we're going, guys? Where do you think we're going? Well, Michael Saylor will tell you.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
That's right, Saylor. We know. So if Bitcoin rallies to 500,000 or to 1 million, then sure, it could fall to 200,000 from those levels. But right now, it only takes 50 million to turn the engine of the crypto economy. That's right, only $50 million to turn the key. All right, guys. More and more Saylor, more and more everything, guys. So much stuff. It's just no shortage of news right now. Crazy. Crypto King in the shadow, Satoshi. That's right, guys. The man, him, or woman, or group themselves, Satoshi, clocks in among the top 10 wealthiest individuals in the world as of Wednesday, June 11th. Today, guys, 2025, the latest figures show that Satoshi Nakamoto has officially joined the ranks of the top 10 wealthiest individuals in the world, all thanks to the treasure trove of just over 1 million Bitcoin valued at today's exchange rate. $119 billion and counting. Bitcoin's mysterious founder climbs the wealth ladder. So yeah, I think the treasure pot, or the golden pot, or whatever, if you will, for hackers is pretty much just sitting there waiting for the taking. And I don't think it'll ever get took. Oh my god, I can't even speak, guys. I don't think it's gonna be taken anytime soon. All right, moving on. Let's see what else we can find. Check back in the chat real quick. Hey, Otaku, can you throw the green on a green hoodie? Seriously, I can't see it in red anymore. I can't, man. I can't. Of course, chaos moves all the markets, guys, and you know. This is why we do it, man. This is why we do it.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Thank you, Saylor. Thank you. All right, $347,000, $347 million in Bitcoin moved in just 2 hours today. This came out about 23 minutes ago when we started the live stream. With Bitcoin showing positive price action over the past few days, increased whale activity has been observed among Bitcoin holders. As I showed you guys, it seems like almost every 2 or 3 days now we're moving about, we're moving about 10,000 Bitcoin off exchanges. It's insane. It's getting fast. It's going away fast. Get some while you can. On-chain tracking platform Whale Alert spotted massive Bitcoin transfers following into a major U.S.-based cryptocurrency exchange, Coinbase, on June 11th. According to data provided by the tracker, multiple whales moved over 3,165 Bitcoin, worth more than $347 million, into Coinbase in just a 2-hour period. The large Bitcoin transfers were suggesting that Bitcoin whales might be attempting to sell off their assets, occurred in multiple transactions. As I showed you as well, that 1,000 today alone were moved on exchanges. Positive, right? Inflows. Each of the transfers were made from the anonymous wallets. The largest transactions involved 794 Bitcoin, worth about 86.9 million, based on Bitcoin's price at the time of transfer. Subsequent transactions were 466 Bitcoin, worth 51.2 million, 464 Bitcoin, 51 million, and 463 Bitcoin, worth 50.9 million. Oh my God, and another. You guys get the idea. All sent for the unknown wallets. Unlike the other transactions were mysteriously sent into exchanges, into the exchange, Coinbase. 510 Bitcoin were moved from Cumberland and a prominent crypto trading firm to the Coinbase institution. Typically, massive Bitcoin transfers spotted in major cryptocurrency exchanges suggest increasing attempts by whales to sell their tokens. Notably, the move has triggered concerns among investors, as large Bitcoin flowing into exchanges from self-custodial wallets often been linked to selling activities for high-profile investors and institutions. While the reason behind the Bitcoin transfers has not been confirmed, speculators suggest that there may be a portfolio rebalancing attempts by whales. So yeah, probably just some coins moving around, shaking, moving into different, portfolios or wallets or whatever. However, it's very important to note that the high volume and repeated pattern of these transfers, combined with the involvement of Cumberland in one transaction, point to a strategic positioning by large players, especially institutions. So again, also could just be getting ready to place in some bets when we get to higher levels. Gotta get them on exchanges, guys. You buy and sell orders. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. It's gonna get wild. Coinbase is listing 3 new tokens tomorrow, and here's what they are, guys. Brought to you by cryptonews.net. Let's see what they are. We've got these 3 coins here: Fartcoin, oh God, Subsquid, and Subsquid, Fartcoin. We got Squid, SQD. What's the other one? Fartcoin's already on Coinbase, isn't it? I thought it was. Fartcoin in one month price chart. Source. Subsquid on the hand. I'm just trying to get through this quick. The exchange put Fartcoin and Squid on its roadmap less than a week ago. Remarkable price increases now. The tokens, PancakeSwap, ADEX. On the BNB Smart Chain has already been performing very well. Last month the exchange had the Cake token in a few days. So wait, PancakeSwap not on Coinbase? Really? That's crazy. I thought it was. So yeah, they're gonna get Cake, they're gonna get Squid, and Fartcoin. I could have sworn Fartcoin was already on Coinbase. That's crazy. So yeah, guys, if you hold any of those tokens, be looking to get out, or at least do some swing trading tomorrow. Place your bets again. Place your bets. Ramona coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Ramona. Hi, Otaku. I almost missed the line too. Super busy. Me too, man. I know, it's crazy. Almost missed the live. Yes, that's the second time I think he hit the line instead of the live. Yes. How's it going, Ramona? I miss you, Ramona. Definitely going to, of course, catch up with you on Friday. Thanks again, Ramona. Thank you. Right, let's get back. Almost, guys. We almost got through the news. Ethereum to $3,400 on-chain shows, and no big hurdles ahead. This is what we're talking about, guys. Look at these. Look at this heat map. Again, I don't really talk about Ethereum in this sort of a way, but nonetheless, it has broken through most of the the sell orders, right? The sell orders, and it's sitting up pretty high. Let's take a look at the chart real quick. So let's get into a ETH chart. Been a minute since we looked at ETH. Yeah, look at this. Wow, it came right out of the gutter. And it's in choppy territory, creating this cup and handle pattern to the upside. Boom. Where are we headed? Where are we headed? Well, if that's the same length of that pull continues, we're going to be testing, or at least maybe testing a breakout above 4,100. So at least close to 4,000, almost 3,800. That might be what they're pointing to. What'd they say? 3,400. Okay, they're a little bearish, a little more bearish than me. I'm looking more at like a 3,800 for an ETH breakout. And it's already started. It's already kind of started. Sitting at 2,800 right now, coming back down to retest 2,775. Whew, what a mouthful, guys. What a mouthful. But yeah, that is ETH. That's the ETH chart for you. The ETH chart. All right, so yeah, I think that's enough to show you there. The ETH price is, of course, printing a very, very classic pattern. The cup and handle. Moving on, moving on. What else do we got? Let's see if anything else breaking since we started the stream. Of course, we already went into the big kahuna. Of course, Trump and China. Not all dips are equal. Yeah. New crypto newsland, of course. Anything really pertaining to anything important tonight. It's all HOPIUM articles and FUD over at Crypto Newsland. We got CoinDesk bringing you Senate passage begins passage of stablecoins bill as House market restructure wins. I guess we could. I don't think we can dive in there, can we? We can. All right. So the U.S. Congress is in the thick of its crypto efforts this week, with the Senate starting its final vote to approval on its first crypto ever bill. Cynthia Lamas has been, of course, preluding to this over the last few weeks. Again, saying ever so closer every single day, we could possibly get this thing passed. She was pointing to this after Bitcoin 2025, the conference concluded that they were more than likely going to pass it this week. Here we are. This is the week, guys. And hopefully we'll see it happen. If not, we'll have to wait another week. Senate has easily passed its first significant vote of 68 to 30 toward final approval of the Genius Act to regulate the U.S. stablecoin issuers. The vote makes the final passage of the bill a nearly certainty, making it the first major crypto bill to pass the U.S. Senate, which has been a bottleneck for crypto efforts in the past years. We've had lots and lots of bipartisan support for crypto, so I don't see why this is such a, this will have any more hurdles, right? The House of Representatives has also sent, Jesus, guys, what is that? Is that an avocado? No, that's a pear. Alberto Vargas, thank you for your $10 super sticker. Thank you. Alberto. Jesus. I'm like, that looks like an avocado. I'm getting hungry. I just ate. Okay, so the House of Representatives also made significant strides in advancing a crypto market structure bill, with the effort clearly in both necessary committees on Tuesday. The U.S. Senate took the initial steps toward the final bill approval of its first major crypto legislation. The members' opening vote Wednesday on the bill to set standards for the U.S. stablecoin issuers, clearing the highest procedural hurdle with a 68 to 30 result. In the moment that will mark the industry's greatest U.S. policy success to date, the famously slow-moving Senate is on its way to clearing the legislation with wide bipartisan support. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get that going. The crypto world watches as the Senate reverses what had been long crypto resistance stance with, of course, the likes of Gary and the old SEC. I'm not going to go into all that because I think we've already talked enough about that over the last 2 years. And yeah, let's just hope for the best next week, guys. I'm just going to end it like that. While the Genesis Act advanced, it followed the day of successes for proponents of the Clarity Act in the House, with the bill cleared the House Financial Services Committee and the House of AG Committee with bipartisan votes on the same day. On Tuesday, crypto lobbyists in Washington argue alongside the lawmakers, allies of both bills are needed to properly regulate the industry in the United States. I 100% agree. It needs to be clear for both sides. All right. Let's see anything else popping up on CoinDesk that is breaking. Oh my gosh, what happened? I think I just closed everything. Oh no. There we go. GameStop, that's right. GameStop raises another $1.75 billion for potential Bitcoin purchases. The company made its initial acquisitions of Bitcoin in May, buying 4,700 coins for about $500 million. Yeah, and they've got plenty more to buy. I'm not sure why they didn't buy back when it was 85K. When they announced it originally, they were like 75, 74. So they are a little late to the game, but GameStop nonetheless is in. They're in, not all in just quite yet. GameStop announced its 1.75 billion convertible senior note offering for the close of the U.S. trade on Wednesday. GameStop started to pursue Bitcoin, a Bitcoin treasury strategy earlier this year and has acquired now 4,700, and they want to buy another bag. All right, I think that's enough to stay there as well. Again, guys, have you bought some yet? It's gonna get too late when this is all said and done. Everyone's gobbling it all up. All right. Why Apple isn't buying Bitcoin but still might embrace crypto, according to Conyer Stephen at cryptonews.com. Apple is once again in calls for start investing some of its vast cash reserves into Bitcoin, but the tech giant remains highly unlikely to jump into the bandwagon. Guys, Apple had the Bitcoin white paper in what was it? Navajo. I keep calling it that. They call their name like after mountains and shit. the updates for their OS, right? Let's see, Bitcoin white paper. It was years ago too, where I found it. I used to be a graphic designer, and I had to work, unfortunately, on Mac ecosystems or Apple ecosystems, and I'm not a big fan, but. It was something that I did realize was a thing a few years ago. It was embedded into the OS. It wasn't that hard to find either. There we go. So yeah, Bitcoin beer, Bitcoin white paper is hidden in every modern Mac. This is back in 2023. This article came out. So this is what I'm referring to here. While trying to fix my printer today, I discovered that Bitcoin copy of Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin white paper apparently shipped with every copy of the macOS since Mojave. That's what it is. Mojave update in 2018. That's 7 years ago, guys. 7. It's a whole cycle ago. 2 cycles ago. It's almost. So yeah. You think there's a coincidence? I think it's weird that they haven't publicly came out and said anything yet. Apple is once again facing calls to start investing some of its vast cash reserves into Bitcoin. The latest push concerns disappoint surrounding a stock buyback program which reduces shares on the open market in an attempt to boost their value. This is how every company is doing it, though. It's like we can't take our underlying profits and roll them into crypto or Bitcoin. They have to just issue, these convertible notes and just go out and buy them. Like, they have to start selling their own shares in order to not put their investors at risk. It's been a very interesting time. The critics argue that its approach isn't simply working. Apple has tumbled 17% of the year to date, mostly because they haven't been keeping up with AI. Bruised by the fallout surrounding Donald Trump's tariffs. That's also a big reason. That's right, because wasn't it like 30% or something hit with those crazy tariffs? Bitcoin has rallied 17% over the exact same period. Oh, wow, even almost a perfect inverse correlation there. According to the latest figures, Apple is sitting on a huge amount of money, $48.5 billion in the most recent quarter, yet some of the shareholders argue that it's the war chest? What? This war chest or war chest? I feel like there should be like a hyphen in the middle there. Their war chest is in real danger of being eroded by inflation over time. 100% why we are in this space, guys, especially if you understand Bitcoin and how it's, tracked the M2 money supply and how we're basically trying to find the biggest and bestest hedge for inflation, which is Bitcoin. CNBC's Mad Money host Jim Cramer criticizing the buyback strategy. Michael Saylor jumped in on X and argued that the iPhone manufacturer should take a leaf out of his book. Let's freaking go, Saylor. Telling Jim Cramer, the oldie but goodie, like it is. The Apple buyback is not working right now. The company can leave it to earn a lot, or it can take some of it to integrate. It is not a badge of dishonor. It just isn't, says Jim Cramer. And Michael Saylor is saying, just buy Bitcoin. Apple should just buy Bitcoin. Enough said. Drop the mic. Done. Oh, jeez.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay.
Thanks, Saylor. I mean, come on, Apple. Jesus. Man, I just can't believe we're talking about all this stuff, guys. In 2025, Who would have thought we would be here? Let's get back to the chat real quick. Catch up with you guys. We got Paul. How's it going, Paul? Yes, Otaku, you are the man. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate it. Mike P says for some reason Jasmine keeps being held back from the not running. Yeah, it has been highly manipulated. I've been talking about this forever. Jasmine's been held back like mad. And someone actually showed me a chart the other day. It looked almost exactly like Jasmine's. And I was losing my mind. I was like, there's no way. What was it? They got to remind me. I got to go back and look. But yeah, you can see here clearly. We've hit this wall multiple times. And I'm also predicting that we're going to hit it again. This will take us to about 8 cents. When we hit that wall up there, it'll be about 8.2 cents. And yeah, that's where Jasmine have the most resistance, in my opinion, in the near future, just because of its highly manipulated market participants, I guess. Probably just looking at you, Binance. All right, so that's what's going on with Jasmine. Still holding on down here at 1.4 cents. Any day now, we got to get back above that 2 cent target, literally 2 cents, and then make larger highs. Okay, getting back into the chat. Christopher Bushman, Crypto Otaku speaks reality updates. That's right. Only the truth, nothing but the truth. If you can't handle the truth, you gotta go somewhere else. I don't know.
What are you, stupid?
Jesus. Z-Bag to $1. I would love to see it. Anyway, just saying. Apple naming OS veterans after mountains and places cats shifting. What? People at Apple Mac OS 26 versions in 2-digit year format. What? They changed all that to just 2.6 now? 2 digits? Really? It's 26 now for the Mac OS? Wow. I don't know. I can't tell you what they're doing over there. They haven't innovated at all since smartphones came out. Anyway, Strawberry Dragon says, why your target for the final target for Jasmine in the year? Good question, Strawberry. Good question. Yeah. I was looking at, you know what? I'm just gonna tell you my original target, right? Back in 2023, I had this plan that Jasmine was going to $1. It was going to happen this cycle. Not so much anymore. I've come back down on that. Even then, I was looking at selling most of my position at like 94 cents or something like that. But now I'm looking at more closely to about 50 cents. I think it's probable that we'll hit 50 cents. I just don't know. We have to see a movement start to really happen. We have to break above 10 like it's nothing, and move forward with a fierce, momentum before I can really start making that call again. But I'm looking at selling maybe to around 45 cents, about 80-90% of my holdings. I'm gonna hold at least a few million of my holdings in for the long haul. I'm just gonna set it and forget it, right? Set it and forget it. All right, yeah, so that's what I'm talking about here tonight, Strawberry. Jake the Snake says it's the final countdown. Yes, guys, the final countdown. Speaking of which, let's get over to the real news, maybe? Man, there's so much news, guys. I can't catch up. I can't keep up with all the news. I want to talk about all this stuff, man. Oh, my God, the World Coin again. Oh, God, World Coin. Jesus. But those are, of course, the big things we're talking about tonight. Anything else breaking? Anything else? Morgan Stanley predicts new all-time highs for the S&P 500 amid weaker U.S. dollar. Better earnings for revisions. Of course, incoming Fed rate cuts and more. We're looking at 1 or 2 this year, guys. That's probably it. That's probably all we're going to get for Fed rate cuts. Probably not even going to have one in July at this point. I mean, this is insane. Goldman Sachs taking action against the unaffiliated bankruptcy specialist. Okay, I think we're done with the news. We're going to get over to the real news over on, oh geez, what is this? $5 million banana, 6 million freedom prices. I thought we talked about that last week. Anyway, we're going to go with the real news over on X. Guys, please, if you like what you're seeing here tonight. Oh my, am I really not logged in over here? Really? How the hell am I not logged into Twitter? Oh jeez. I gotta get my shit together, guys. Oh my God. It cannot sign me in. Oh, that's cool. What the heck? Well, I got knocked off of Twitter, guys. Someone might be hacking my account. What the hell? Let's see if I can get on over there. Then we'll get into the normies. Just bear with me. Bear with me. I need to make like a technical difficulties scene. Oh my god. Yes, it is me. It is me. Oh, the numbers and the things. Oh my god. But yeah, quick update while we're waiting for me to log into my account. Elon Musk and JD Vance has been kind of trying to get Elon Musk back in the White House. Those have been some of the... I don't know. I can't get on X tonight, guys. What? What? Our taco gets scuffed again. No. No more jank. No. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get on my account. I can't. It won't let me in. It won't let me in, guys. All right. So we're going to have to skip the real news on X. What? That's insane. Well, we still, of course, can do our predictions and check the normies. Check in with the normies tonight. Let's refresh this and see what they're Googling tonight. Right, guys. We got Brian Wilson, Beach Boys, passed away. I think he was the original founder, I think, from what I heard my grandparents talk about. Amanda Lewis. Don't know who these people are. Thunder versus Pacers. Speaking of which, Endless Summer was the best one of the best albums. Definitely their best album, but one of the best albums ever. Thunder versus Pacers, Iran, Salento, Steven Universe, Lars of the Stars. Wow, that's coming back, I guess. Harvey Weinstein. Why are they talking about him all of a sudden? Harris Yulin, Gary England, Sabrina Carpenter. All these celebrities, guys. What do the normies search for every single day? Celebrities, video games, and sports ball. That's all they search for every single day, and today is no exception. They're going to get an F tonight. Nairobi, Snow White, Silver Airways, Chris Robinson, actor, CPI inflation rate. There we go. Okay, we might give them F plus. Like, screw the normies. CPI inflation rate. A congressional baseball game. What? Pope Leo, White Sox hat. I mean, he's the Pope. At least he's not wearing a Bears hat, I guess. Jeez, I don't know.
What are you, stupid?
Kip Sung, I don't know what that is. Kennedy Space Center. Sheikh Hamgul, or Erica Mena and Douglas McCarthy. All right, the normies are dead to me tonight. They're dead to me. They did look up CPI though. They did look up CPI in the top 20. That's decent. I kind of want to give them a D minus maybe for that. Be a little nice. Be a little nicer. But they're still dead to me. Jeez. All right, guys. Bitcoin searches, of course, on the last 7 days. There we go. Here what the normies are looking up. Pretty much, again, flatline dead. Nothing has changed. Normies are not in our space yet, guys. It's been long. I mean, 6 months in the year. Usually, like if it was like last cycle, they'd be in the first 3 months. March would have been the month, but nope, they were late, and they're probably not coming back. All right. So, of course, that gets us back full circle to, guys, where's Bitcoin going tonight? And just want to recap. I just want to remind you guys that I'm tired of winning. I'm so tired of it.
You may even get tired of winning.
What am I referring to? Oh, of course. Guys, we went through the entire weekend, and I was calling for a baseline bear target. And where did we land? Exactly right on top of what I called on top of our baseline target. And yeah, I did this, of course, with all the things we show every single day, the overall sentiment of the market, the psychology we analyze every single night. It's all in our brains, guys. We're all just a cog in the whole machine. All right, so yeah. Also, last stream I did, we were talking about a breakout to the upside. At least maybe come back down and retesting 105 one more time. It actually didn't even happen. This was on Tuesday night? Tuesday morning. I think it was Tuesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday morning. So, yeah, looking pretty good, guys. Overall, I cannot complain. We're above, another day above 103. I can't complain. I cannot complain. But yeah, we can definitely clean this chart up because holy crap, guys, it's been a minute. I haven't cleaned this chart up since Friday. Holy crap. All right, guys, and if it is your first time, please like, subscribe, do all the things. Yeah, we do the thing tonight. I don't have all the elements though. Damn it. I do not have, we do Crypto Chaos Magic every single night on our Chaos Magic altar, but tonight I don't have my candle. Yeah, I don't have a candle in the studio. I also don't have earth or wind. I have water. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't know if I can do this tonight, guys. Although I didn't need the altar the other night. I did pull one off, of course, without the altar when it was going through maintenance, because Attila the Hun's $200 super chat destroyed the altar that night. So maybe, of course, I can do this without a little bit of our elements. I do, of course, still have the bennies. And travel on the bennies, that's right. And Ramona says, between your computer and your X account, you need an AI executive assistant. Oh, jeez, Ramona. Thank you. Help Otaku out, guys. Hit that like button. Please, guys, listen to Ramona. Please just hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button while you're at it. And, of course, the notification bell if you want to catch up with all the chaos every single day. Only if your body's ready. Just pre-warning you. It gets kind of crazy around here. Thanks again, Ramona. Thank you again, guys, for liking and supporting the channel. I appreciate it. All right, so yeah, we're going to get this show on the road, guys. But before I do, let's check back in the chat, and we'll get into the predictions for Bitcoin tonight. It's going to be wild tomorrow. It's going to be wild. All it takes is one big guy to say one big thing, and we can go one big direction either way. Mike P says, Otaku, where do you buy your MRIA through? Because I bought it through Coinbase Wallet, and they rate me with the fees with no... with no Vaseline. Oh, that sounds like a rough night, my guy. I'm sorry, Mike P. Unfortunately, that's where I buy mine. That's a buy. I keep everything simple. If I can buy it on Coinbase Wallet, I do. If not, I'll maybe do some swaps and throw it into my MetaMask wallet. I think you can find, guys. I can show you. Of course, I'm here to help you guys. Much as I can. So if you want to find out where you can get a certain coin, you do that either on CoinMarketCap. Boom. Go to CoinMarketCap, look up your favorite coin you're trying to buy. Right now we're looking at MRIA for my guy, Mike, who's using a little... oh no, he's not using any Vaseline. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. So yeah, you just pick out your coin here, and you go down to the bottom, and it'll show you all the exchanges you can purchase this on. Sometimes that may or may not help you. You can also do this if you go to CoinGecko as well. Right, so do the same thing over there just to show you guys. CoinGecko, whatever one you prefer. I know some people love and or hate one or the other. I don't care. I use both of them. Either way. Here we go. MRIA. Boom. And you scroll on down, and there they are as well. MRIA markets and the CoinMarketCap markets. Both places will show you. So yeah, you can find it over at MEXC. That's the place to be. It's one of my favorite exchanges on earth, but I got banned a few months back and I stopped using it. But anyway, Gate.io has it available. Qcoin has it available. BingX, Bitmart, Uniswap, Bybit. We need to get a listing on Coinbase though. This is getting ridiculous. Just list MRIA and ZBEC so I can get over my life on the Coinbase wallet. I'm so sick of using Coinbase wallet as well. 100%. But you can move it also into your cold storage or your your cold storage. Guys, if you have a cold storage device, I don't have mine on me at the moment. If you don't, I recommend you do. Actually, I do have it on me. Yes, the Otaku's Coinbase or coin cold storage. There it is, guys. That is my ledger, my personal ledger. I carry it everywhere with me. I love it. And I've got plenty of them, plenty of Coinbase or ledger devices, Tangent devices, and Trezor. Those are the ones I've used in the past. So if you don't have one of those, I recommend it. And you can swap. Why am I telling you this? Why? Because you can swap a lot of your coins for MRIA. I know you can do it on Ledger. I think you can do it on Tangent as well. And the fees can be more favorable. Depends on the time of day and what you're trying to swap on. So just take a look at that. I know, was it Uniswap or whatever is on there. You just got to check the fees, guys. Just double check the fees. All right, what else we got in the chat? What do you think is the best way of selling my MRIA to try to avoid some of these fees? Hopefully it gets listed on regular Coinbase, and if it does, I'll just send it back to Coinbase Advanced. I've done swing trades on some of the hot wallets, right? Like Coinbase Wallet. I don't prefer them, but I mean, you can do them. If you get out before it gets too crazy, you won't suffer too much loss. But yeah, right now, I personally would be using MEXC because lower fees and pretty much non-existent fees. And yeah, you can get it in and out pretty quick. So if you have the ability to do that, I would recommend that. Jake the Snake says the normies said, "What's a CPI?" Rhymes with G-R-U-G, grug. Rhymes with grug. I guess the normies think like that. Yeah, then you can break wind. What the hell, Jake? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Jake tonight, Ramona. Heidegger says, I'm getting cold storage pretty soon. Yes, Heidegger, you know what's up. Gonna stack sats and put them away for a long time. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Ramona in the building, in the house. Thank you again, Ramona, for all you do in crypto communities. Yes, thank you. We love you. We love you, Ramona. Jake the Snake says, you said you have no elements. But that's false, because I have one element, breaking wind. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have fans running on my laptop. And there's probably Earth somewhere in this undisclosed location. I think there is. I think there's a plant over there. And of course, we have... I can't leave the house without it. Fire! That's right, we got fire. So yeah, I think we do have everything. I lied. We have everything. Earth, fire, wind, water. All right, guys. So what are we doing tonight? Of course, we are taking a sacrifice. Sacrificing a Benny for the cause, guys. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
This entire idea of like 60%.
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Because Bitcoin's powered by chaos, and we're going to feed the fire, guys. And we're also helping the U.S. government get rid of some of this unwanted money. There's too much. There's too much of this, and we're done. All right. All right, guys. So, Benny has been burned, and we are ready to get the show on the road. We say Krakpeos, and yeah, we honor and idolize the moon. Guys, full moon. I think it's tonight. I think the official full moon date is tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow could be explosive. Let's see what's going on. Full moon. Full moon calendar. June 11th. That's it, guys. It's today. It's happening as we speak. I remember seeing it pretty damn full last night as well. And look what we had today. It's an omen, guys. I'm telling you, it's a very good omen. All right. There we go. All right, so Bitcoin's sitting at right now 1084. 1084. Again, range bound. Looks like it really wants to stay between 105 and that might be 107.9, I think, actually. Let me zoom in there again real quick. Take a look. Look a little bit closer if it lets me. Jeez. Let's get back in there. Just want to look at the shorter time frames. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, let me drag it. There we go. Yeah, so I think that is like 106. Is that 106? That's just a weird place for that to be lingering right now really strongly. So we gotta go all the way back there to when Elon and Musk tanked the market and take a look at that key level back here. So that was like right here. 104.3, maybe a little higher. I have that one, yeah, 105.3. So it's probably somewhere in between 104 and 105. I would say we're just gonna call it 103, or I mean 105, not 103. No more 103. I'm done with 103. And 110 110, pretty much 110 right on the dot. 111 maybe. That might be 111, 112. Still at all-time highs for Bitcoin. All right, so yeah, that's where we're range bound right now, somewhere right in that area. Boom. Okay, so now that we know this, we can finally clean up the chart from all of the crazy winning we have done over the last few days. I am excited to see where we're going next, guys. And we haven't come back down and retested this. It's insane. 100. Whoever thought we were going to hit 100K again? I thought we were over that. But Elon and Trump proved us wrong. Okay, so this is what we're looking at, guys. Sitting right now at... I'm a little off there. Really? Really? Gotta be on it. Gotta be on it. So what we do every single night is, of course, show you guys the most volatile areas in our market, the most volatile time frames. That, of course, being 9, 12, and 3. If you guys are in the Eastern Standard Time, like I am right now at this moment, you can know where all of the volatility is going to occur. It's going to occur in one of these 3 time frames, in one side of the world or the other. In Eastern Standard Time, 9, 12, and 3 are your friend. Of course, the market opened at 9, 12. Of course, we're referencing the lunchtime or intraday trading, and 3 p.m. for the market close. And on the other side of the world pretty much honors this, as I have proved many, many times with all these crazy, crazy predictions. All right, so anyway, guys, where are we headed? Where are we headed? Let's get going, guys. God's ready. Godzilla's ready. he's so ready for some higher price action. I want to see how bearish we can be tonight. I don't even know anymore, guys. I feel like it's not even a thing to be bearish anymore. Like, how bearish are you going to be? We're going to go back down to 105? I guess. I guess we can be even more bearish and say we're going to hit back to 103 again. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. All right, guys. So anyway, you can see the market sentiment right now is pretty positive. We have pretty much all the things lining up right now. A little bit of a pullback. I think it's a shakeout for no reason. And it kind of feels to me like a buy the rumor, sell the news event, but for what? I mean, this is like a long game, man. You don't sell news like that on a long game. Anyway, so where are we heading tonight? I feel like we are going to our baseline target come back up, at least retest 1095 over the hours of midnight to 3 a.m. So we're in that range. The market in Japan will be referencing that as well, because they're almost on a inverted parity with us here in the States. And then, yeah, probably see a final shakeout over 110 in the morning to recover in the... Yeah, you know what? I feel like that might be bullish. That might be... Well, I don't know. I've been just feeling some kind of way, though. There's something weird. Like, why did we not break out? I don't know. It's kind of weird why we did not break out and stay higher. I'm going to say that's bullish. We're going to get into super bullish, super duper bullish, stupid bullish here in a minute. But I feel like it's going to be baseline or bullish tonight. All right, so going into our baseline target then, maybe we get into a little bit of a 1094 and probably a chop up retest and a fall over in the morning at about 108.9. So it's pretty much a nothing burger, kind of like where we are now, headed up to about $500, $800 price action by the end of the night. That's pretty much a nothing burger, but that's kind of what I feel like tonight. We might actually go a little higher than all this stuff, but I think it's probably going to end something like that. I'm not sure why that did that, though. I'm going to redraw this real quick. Yeah, something like that. Shouldn't be bouncing right off of there out the gate. Okay, there we go. There's our bull target. And we're going to go into our our bear case scenario, which I think is going to be... Oh boy, how bearish we want to go. Again, 105? We really going to fall to 105? 105? Yikes. So, I don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? Let's just try it anyway. Retest at intraday trading, a rejection, and a flash crash to 105. In the market, of course, in America, eating up this dip in the morning. That would be my guess. Whoa, got like an ant on me. What the hell? All right, guys. The bugs are coming. The bugs are coming. All right, that is my baseline bearish and bull case scenario tonight. You know, I feel like we should be more bullish, though. My God. But, you know, I already drew it. I'm already an instrument of chaos. So, I cannot take that back now. I'm feeling more baseline bullish tonight. So, somewhere pretty much right on that. Again, I feel like maybe I should be a little more bullish. But, again, it's not going to be much more bullish anyway. Let's just go. Let's just go with what is written. All right, Super Bull target. Guys, this hardly ever plays out. I'm not calling for it, but let's just do stupid price action anyway. This is what we do. It's only ever played out maybe, what was it, 3 times this year? We had 2 bear case scenarios that came close, but we had 3 that actually, Super Bull, that actually played out. So Super Bull case scenario tonight, sending us all the way into a hizzy above 111. We're going to retest in the morning, rising up to 112 by the time we wake up, and just keep going. Why the hell not? Again, I'm not calling for that, but it's a probability we start a staircase ladder into tomorrow. Thursday will be the last big day unless we get some big news out of the White House on Friday. Okay, then of course the last thing we got left is the super bear scenario. What is happening tonight on Bitcoin? We got a super bear case. Of course, we're going to go down to the fire sale, which is absolutely ridiculous. And recovering, of course, from 80,500. That's where the current fire sale is roughly. Somewhere right around that. Of course, you can get the better idea where the fire sale is over on the Bitcoin rainbow chart. So let's take a look real quick. It's been a minute since I called out the fire sale. We just looked at it, of course, like a half hour ago. But where was it? Bitcoin rainbow chart. Boom. Brought to you by blockchaincenter.net. Bitcoin rainbow charts. The fire sale is sitting at 79,888K. Yeah, 79, basically 80K. Basically 80K. So yeah, fire sale's still in play, but not really. For anyone believing in a super bearish target right now, we of course gotta draw them for you. I don't leave anyone out every single day, guys. We hodl strong, but we like to make the bears happy a little bit. Just hug your bear, guys. Just hug a bear. Jesus.
What are you, stupid?
Alright guys, so this is what I've got tonight. Super Bear says Head Dagger. That's right. The bull tards are loading. They're coming, guys. And I think next week is going to be a really, really good week. I really hope that we start making millionaires next week. Jake and Snake says, thank you, Otaku. Of course, okay. Yes, it's a strawberry dragon in the house. That's right. Strawberry dragon with the strawberry moon. That's right. The strawberry moon's this week, isn't it? Yeah, the full moon. I think in Canada. It was in Canada. It said, what else we got? All the breaking wind stuff. I guess I could create that element myself. Probably two for the price of one. If I soil myself.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, and Mad Adam, you're still magical even on the road. Thank you. I try. Look, my laser eyes are off the charts, man. I really do feel like Cyclops. All right. Yeah, thanks again, guys. Thanks again, Mad Adam. I'm ready for the late night bull runs. Yeah, we get thrashing. We're going to, again, when we enter no sleep zone, it's literally going to be live streams 24/7, I think. I think I'm literally going to be on here just sitting with you guys being like, you know what? I'm selling this now. Yeah, screw it. Here, guys. You heard it first. I'm selling it now. Yeah. I've been waiting 4 years for this, guys. 4 years for this. Hurry up and enjoy yourself. So you can open mic. Yes, I'm so excited, of course, for this Friday's open mic, guys. Yet again, please like, subscribe, do all the things down here on the channel. But if you want to participate in the open mic, I'm so sorry, but I don't have a Patreon set up or a subscription or anything like that yet. We have not gotten that far yet. It's still a baby on YouTube at 700 subs, guys. We're like 6 away from that. My God, we're so close to 700 subs. Yeah, Jake the Snake says, if you don't shark yourself, it's time for y'all to go and get on Sharkcoin. God. Guys, Fartcoin's going to be on Coinbase tomorrow. Again, if you hold any of that coin, it's probably going to be stupid for about 3 hours. That's probably all it's going to get. Yeah, those laser eyes are lit as fuck. Yeah, they're insane. I cannot believe how... Guys, again, it's a sign. It's a sign. I'm telling you, tomorrow's going to be crazy. Little crypto whale, baby. Definitely going to be making some little crypto whale babies when when this whole entire thing's over with and we're in wife changing wealth mode, right? Definitely coming, guys. Definitely coming. Oh God. And the girls in Thailand. Oh my God. I don't know. I might fall for one. Jesus. Ramona coming in. Tell everyone about a taco so we can get him to 1,000 subs. Thank you, Ramona, for shamelessly shilling me every night. I appreciate it. Thanks again, Ramona, for the $5 super chat. Thank you. Matt Adam paid for on the carbon card. What? The baby whales. Jesus. Thanks again, Ramona. I miss you guys. I miss you guys so much. It's been like 2 or 3 days. Crypto babies. I'll name my daughter Jasmine. Oh, that'd be the perfect baby name. Actually, it's a cute name for a girl. And watch out for those Thai lady. You definitely want to watch out for those. Yeah, I got my radar on, man. I'm pretty sure I know which ones are which. Hi, Matt Adam. Yes. Matt Adam is in the chat. I missed you, man. I missed you. All right, guys. We are going to call it for the stream. That's right. So Bitcoin. Of course, we did all the things, right? I showed you all the sentiment, all the psychology currently shaking around the market right now. Of course, the chaos is about ready to go. Our super bull target's sitting at a new all-time high for tomorrow. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm again feeling more baseline bullish. Again, nothing too crazy. Just for a move from 108, probably touching somewhere, retesting to 110 tonight. Coming into the market open somewhere around 109, 108.5. That's kind of what I'm looking at. For tonight. It'd be a little bit more up and to the right action. Again, slow and steady wins the race into tomorrow, and hopefully a bigger breakout for tomorrow. So have a great night, guys. I will catch you later. This is the Crypto Otaku signing out. I will see you. Peace. And I gotta find the...
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade a month. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, gold 19. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Till I wanna be more coins and let me bottle forever more and more and more and more and more and more. Hollywood shopping is yours. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Whoa, where's my cameras at, man? Oh, there we go. All right, guys. Have a great night again. I Clifford Bushman with the last second $10 super chat. Thank you, my man, Clifford. I appreciate it, my guy. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm super excited. Safe travels. No more hitting rocks. Yes, thanks to Jake. Thank you, Jake the Snake. No more hitting rocks, indeed. I will miss them all. But I got a shout out to Milk Money. Did we crack the Kurt Russell Index, the KRI? Not yet, buddy. Yeah, Ramona. Jesus, you're so appreciated, Ramona. And what we do, yes, of course. Again, another shout out to Ramona. Thanks again for all you do. Yeah. We're still going to get rich either way, right? Yeah, pre-rich, guys. We're just loading. We're loading. All right. Have a great night, guys. I will catch you tomorrow morning with the market crypto chaos. It's all loading, guys. It's all loading. So stay safe. I'll see you soon. As soon as I can find it.